Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Cardano, we are trading at 0.2696. Taking a look on our daily chart, we can see a burst of volume from our previous candlestick here going into a closure that occurred above our 20 moving average, which is this yellow line. Now, as we can see with the Bollinger Bands at the upper band here and the lower band is expanding, meaning higher volatility, the price for Cardano may be moving fairly quickly here. Now, on a daily time frame, we are going to anticipate that the price may either react in two different ways here. So we can see again, the RSI is at 98% here. It can either continue to come up to reach up to 100 that we've seen up here on December 4th, and then push the price or this body a little bit higher to the top here. If we are able to push this body to the top, it's going to give us a hanging man candlestick itself, or again, a hammer candlestick. A hammer candlestick doesn't really give us a whole lot if it's observed at the very top. It's a bullish candlestick that's observed at the very bottom here. So exactly where we see here on Friday, December 30th, this hammer candlestick signaled a reversal, and we saw that reversal shortly after. So the candlestick formation that we do want to just focus on is the exhaustion of this uptrend. So we may see that the price comes down, anticipating that we are considered as overbought here, having the RSI as high as the 98%. Once we see that trigger of this K line coming below our D line, which is this pink line here, it is going to show us a sell signal. And if we can see the next retracement level here at 23% of our fib at 2611 is essentially where we saw a few of our candlesticks coming down here on December 17th and December 18th. But if we're focusing on some areas of supply and demand, essentially if the price for Cardano, and we do want to continue to close above the 20 MA, we need to be able to hold this area of supply here with our volume profile at 0.2631 to 2667. If the price itself moves away from this area, then this is going to be our next target here with these two nodes at 2582 all the way to 2596. But let's quickly take a look at our 4-hour time frame. So our 4-hour time frame, we've been able to retest the area of resistance here. We can see from here on December 17th going into in the last couple of hours from yesterday. So we can see this huge candlestick wick showing a lot of buying pressure. So again, price coming down to an area of support. I'm going to open this up again for our volume profile. And where did that end? Is these nodes right here. We can see with this small little node. So from here, the 0.262 is going to be treated as an area of support, and then here is basically our cap off. So if the price itself does come down, break below our supply and demand, it's going to come down to the next area of nodes here at 0.259, which essentially is our next area of our fib retracement. Now, there is a few things here that we can consider of a retest of our area of resistance at 2714. One is the RSI here. It triggered a buying opportunity. So vice versa on the daily chart, we can see the K line striking through our D line here in an upwards position, which does show us that buying opportunity. However, if we do see a strong signal with our MACD indicator like we saw right here, that initiated that buying opportunity with that darker green color, it shows us a stronger momentum here. Now we can see that these histograms or these bars are getting smaller in size, but most importantly, the color itself. So if the color does continue to stay a stale green, then it is going to get rejected from this area of resistance and then retest an area of support. One of the things we do want to notice in the 4-hour time frame, some of these candlestick wicks at the very bottom has actually reached down to 78%, and then again at the outskirts of our supply and demand. So just be very cautious. If the price does come down here, it's going to retest the area of support, most importantly at the outskirts of our supply and demand. And if the price does move away from here, it is going to seek the next area where we saw that supply and demand at the 61% of our fib. Now heading over to our 2-hour time frame, I wanted to show you these two moving averages. So if you guys watch our channel, it is considered a golden cross opportunity here in a 2-hour time frame. So we can see the 50 moving average, which is this orange line, crossing above a larger moving average, which is our 200 moving average, known as a golden cross. And when we see this golden cross here, it gives us a prediction that it's going to be long term of an uptrend opportunity. And again, we can be able to see some of these candlesticks retracing at this line. Now, one of the things here, as we see this opening, we can almost see a triple. 1, 2, and then possibly a third one. So this triple top chart pattern is a bearish chart pattern, and essentially if the price is going to come down and retest this area of support of 78%, we could possibly drop at least 5% here. So if we do drop 5% from our neckline, which is the 78% here, our prediction is, even further down that we're looking at. So 38% would be that drop if this is a completed chart pattern. So if the price does come down, retest this area, just be very cautious. That would be confirmation of this chart pattern completion, and it could possibly drop even more than that 5%. But let's take this area for the golden cross, continue to close above our 20 moving average, so we're able to keep this current trend. Now with the RSI, we did see that buying opportunity here as low as the 3%, crossing in an uptrend, and what we can see is this gorgeous space in between our RSI numbers, so our K line and our D line, strengthening the momentum to come upwards. Now it's only a matter of time if we're able to close above the resistance line here. Our MACD indicator does show weakness in the red zone, or this bearish zone here. If you take a look, it didn't really move. The momentum for our bear momentum wasn't that big at all. So if we're able to close these, cross the MACD indicator and our signal line, it's going to switch from the red over to the green. If the price is found here, we're most likely going to cross above it, and depending on how big these histograms become, then we're able to close above that resistance line and aim for our next target here, which is the 0.2800 here. So 28 cents is going to be our target, so long as we see that strong momentum build in our multiple time frames here. So that is my update for Cardano. Definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe as well, but I'll see you next time.